We cannot forget them because they never forgot us. Yes, I'm talking about our veterans. Their incredible sacrifices are what secure our freedom and our ability to live our lives safely and securely. And in order to help them do the same, there's an annual event that is a one-stop shop empowering them to soldier on. With us this afternoon, this is Mr. David Horton. He is the co-chairman with the Eastern Shore Stand Down. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for your service.
Well, I appreciate it.
Throw that out there real quick, because that's very important. Give us a little background on how you got involved with all this.
Yeah, it's been probably 8 or 10 years ago. We actually took over a program that was had already evolved, and picked it up and co-chaired it, and we've had it ever since.
Okay, now you referenced something else that you got involved. That was not the Stand Down, right? So you started the Stand Down.
No, I didn't.
Okay, tell me how the Stand Down got started.
The Stand Downs, actually, I don't know. It was something that we ran into, and it grew over time. And the original person who started it gave it up, and we actually slipped into the slot and took it over and kept going it.
So what kinds of services will we find at the Stand Down?
It's soup to nuts. This year is bigger than we've had it before. We've changed locations. It used to be held at one of the VSOs, either the American Legion or the VFW. Right. This year's spot is at the Salvation Army Gymnasium. And because of room and space, we needed more room and space, because this year we've got about 18 providers coming in. If a veteran comes in, he wants to file a claim, he can file a claim. Right. If he needs food, if he needs clothing, if he needs housing, if he just wants to sit down and talk, we've got providers there. Vet Center will be there. That's our therapist outfit. Yeah. So, yeah, he has the capability there of taking care of just about anything he could do, and that's the big point, Jimmy. Over the years, my wife and I have been doing this for a long time, and you pick up a lot of knowledge, you gain a lot of experience, especially working with the VA. Right. And actually the VA will be there represented. Disabled American veterans will be there. They can both file claims. They can research claims. They can tell you if you have a claim already filed, where it is in the system and how soon it'll be out. This is some tough stuff. And it's important that our veterans know that. A lot of veterans don't know this is available. Is that right? You're right. As a matter of fact, it's either they don't know it's available, or they come up with the age-old adage, somebody needs it worse than I do. And that's not true. If you serve, that's a typical veteran. That's a typical veteran, but if you served in the armed forces and you have a problem, the VA is there, and right. You should use the resources at hand. It's available. It's available. Okay. Why is this so important to you? I see so much of it day in and day out, veterans that are suffering in one way or another, right. And they need help, and they don't know where to go. And you are the boots on the ground man to help make this happen. Well, I am my wife. My wife right. Is actually the other co-chairman, and Barbara sits at a desk all day long lining up all these providers and getting them done. And it's not uncommon for her to have a veteran walk in the front door of our store and sit down and talk to her for 2 hours. Is that right? A lot of times that's all the veteran needs, is just to sit down and get some of it off. David, remind us of the Wheres and the Whens. The Wheres and the Whens is November the 2nd between 10 and 2 p.m. at the Salvation Army Gymnasium right here in Salisbury. Mm-hmm. We'll have coffee and donuts in the morning, and we'll provide a free lunch for those who attend. And that's going to be Saturday, so get there and get the information. You definitely. David Horton, thank you for the time you spent with us today, and we appreciate what you're doing. Thank you. Thank you very much.